Hello, Thomas here. Angel Fire Knives. And here we are. What is today? Tuesday? I wasn't on yesterday because I was busy doing Kydexes. And we got a lot of wind here today. The AI overlord that our weather AI overlords did not inform me of all the wind that we're getting here today. But yeah, anyway, I did Kydexes yesterday. I still got a few more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to do. I'll probably start on them later. But I do have some other stuff to show y'all. I got this guy ready for sheath. Pretty badass little Kiradashi. This is Baker Forge Copper Mai. It's a 1084 core, copper and nickel shims. 1084 jacket, epoxy infused, paracord wrap. It's got a little ivory manuki. Pretty cool little piece. About to do a Kydex sheath for this guy. I got this guy I'm doing a sheath for. I don't do these guys very often. Every now and then I get an order for one. This one's a Venom Karambit. Obviously it's not done. Still needs logo. Get sharpened here, here, those 3 serrations, and then this piece gets sharpened too. It's got a pretty nice handle. Carbon fiber, epoxy infused paracord over carbon fiber. So yeah, I make a sheath for this guy. Man, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you all these. Might as well since you're here. I got these guys done. Look at that. This is fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous little pocket buoy. This is Adam DeVille billet. The dragon skin core, which is 01 to 15 and 20. The jacket is copper nickel shims and 1084. And it's got fossilized walrus ivory handle. What's up? What's up, Big T? How you doing? I was just showing off these knives here. Yeah, this sucker came out killer. I love seeing the spines on a San Mai blade. Fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous knife. And it already sold too. Pretty much as soon as I started sharing photos, it got spoken for and sold. Mayor, what's up, Mayor? How you doing? Awesome, appreciate it, Big T. Where's the other one? This one is a killer piece, dude. It's been a while since I've done a crisp blade. Actually, the last couple of crisp blades I did were karambits, not even straight knives. Fossilized walrus ivory handle. And you'll hear shit banging around in the background. We got a bunch of wind. I didn't even notice. The stupid weather overlords did not inform me of the high winds today. Fucking fags. Thanks, Mayor. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a cool little knife. Yeah. Yeah, makes a nice set. And fortunately, like, this one was sold, and I guess fortunate or unfortunately, however you look at it, in case you were wanting it, they will not be separated. These guys are going home together. So that's cool. And then I was working on throwing knives. I got some broken feathers coming. Then I got one left of these available, and I got 3 of these available. 3 of the spinners. These are 3/16 inch thick 80 CRV high carbon steel. You still get handles. This one I'll do a feather etch on it, feather pattern. And this one's pretty cool. This one will be like an EDC thrower. Badass little knife. This one I made out of W2. Not for any particular reason other than it's what I had laying around. And W2, if you heat treat it correctly, makes a nice tough steel. It's a pretty versatile steel. Like 1095, you can heat treat it up and down. Basically, you can make it super hard and brittle, or you can make it pretty soft and springy. Tougher and springy, I should say. Real Damascus, is there any way you can tell real Damascus from fake Damascus? Well, a lot of times the price, but I would go with who the maker is. Like people like me, I can tell you exactly where the Damascus, like I don't make Damascus, I spend more of my time, because other people do make really cool stuff like this, right? But a guy like me, a maker like me, we can always, there's a footprint, paper trail, so to speak, of where that steel came from. If someone can't tell you where the Damascus came from, or they're claiming that they made it, yeah, I would be a little leery. Because anybody like me will tell you where it came from. All my stuff comes from American sources too. There is a guy, several of them, I'm sure, that are overseas that do what looks like a decent job, but they're overseas, so I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on them. I would just go with Damascus made here in the U.S. There's several companies. The cheapest, the most affordable is Alabama Damascus. They're out of Alabama. I do the fancy stuff I get from Adam DeVille. There's also a dude out of, I think he's Georgia, Bulldog Damascus, and there's several dudes that make really badass stuff. That's what I would do. So one thing I want to show y'all too is on my throwing knives. My throwing knives usually cost quite a bit more than like the average. If you average them out, mine are going to cost a little bit more. But the difference is, I'll show you. When you buy a throwing knife, it's going to be like this. Pretty much any, not necessarily the same shape. I'm talking about the grind on it. You're going to get a grind like this for competition grade throwing knives from any maker. Any other throwing knife maker, it's going to come out like this. Not a lot of efforts put into it, and so they're pretty, that's why they're inexpensive. A lot of them come with leather handles like this, but you can still see, oh shit, what's that? You can still see it's just a blunt convex grind pretty much all around. And really that's all you need for a throwing knife. You don't need anything more than that. Yeah, don't buy flea market Damascus, Mayor. Don't do that. Make sure you get it from a reputable source or a maker. You're gonna pay for it, but yeah, don't. Like I had this dude. Check this out. I had this dude that follows me. I think he's mostly on Facebook. He got this at a pawn shop, and it says "Made in the USA" on it, and I don't know what he paid. It says Damascus, 1095, 15 and 20, and there was, I'm sure it's like, oh, 113 bucks. Man, this thing isn't worth isn't worth shit, dude. It's like, it's just an awful turd, and he paid $100 and something for it. So yeah, just get your stuff straight from a maker, or there's a couple websites if you want to find something you can't really get, or something they don't make anymore. Like was it Arizona Custom Knives. You usually find some stuff on there. I would be leery of eBay. Unless it's a legit dealer. There are some legit dealers. Crab Castle, what's up, buddy? Yeah, if you have some blades that you can't get sharp, it's because they don't have any hardness to them. When when I was a kid, I like found a knife somewhere and gave it to my dad to sharpen, and man, he tried and tried and tried, and this is before we got in the knife business. He tried to sharpen it, and just it wouldn't take an edge. It didn't have any hardness to it. It happens. Not much. You forged out anything cool recently, Crab Castle? I'm about to do some forging before it gets too hot. Anyway, so what I was saying about throwing knives. So in all reality, you don't need any grinds more than that. Just the convex, you know. Throwing knives aren't super, they're kind of plain, right? Because all it is a blank, been heat treated, and then the edges rounded. So that's why these cost a little bit more. It's like, man, you can really tell the difference. Like, one actually looks like a knife, but this one's going to be dull. It'll have a safety edge. I still got to polish this too. Making scales, cool. That's cool. I always make mine as I go. But yeah, so you see the difference in like a regular throwing knife and mine, and that, and I permanently attach handles like this. Like this is G10 stainless steel pins. These have been on for years, at least 8-9 years of abuse. But yeah, that's why my throwers cost a little bit more. But like I said, in all reality, you don't need a fancy, nice throwing knife. This is more of a want. It's something cool to have. Show off when you go to the throws. This one's pretty cool. This would be EDC thrower. Cool little knife. Show y'all these again. These are super, super cool. This one's 7 inches overall. Kind of my take on a late 1800s pocket buoy. Yeah, walrus ivory looks fantastic. A lot of color and a lot of character to it. I agree, Mayor. You are not wrong. I really like that core steel too. I like everything about it. This is one I would have liked to get. Let's see, what are you? Cookie Cook tried saving to get one. Yeah. I will be doing a lot more Adam DeVille. I will be doing a lot more Damascus like this. I've been chatting with the dude that makes it, so he's gonna put up some special pieces, just basically just for me. Well, not necessarily just for me, but he's making me some stuff to make up and resell. This is a cool little crest. It's fun to do. It's a fun project. Thanks, Cookie Cook. I appreciate it. I love it too. Thanks, Big T. Yeah, it really gives it a good little grip there. You can tell it just like kind of locks in your fingers. Well, that's about what I got for y'all today. I posted a video of these two earlier. In case you want to check it out, feel free to go check them out. They're really classy knives. Yeah, that Chris will wiggle right around the bone, huh? Man, you want something like this? Not necessarily exactly like these, but something cool with fancy steel and a fancy handle material, let me know. You can get with me an email. That's the best place to do it. The best place to get a hold of me is email. angelfireknives@gmail. Super easy. Or you can go to my bio here on YouTube and go through there, and there's a link, and you can leave me a message through there. So that's what I got for you fine folks today. What is today? Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I got some other cool stuff in the works. It's getting close to finishing up. I'm wrapping up. I had like 44 knives to finish up or to do a couple of weeks ago. I'm wrapping them up. About to start another 15 or 20 before Blade. Got Blade Show Texas coming up. Like, I'll be leaving here in just a little over 2 weeks. So I've got like 15 days before I leave here for Blade. So we got just over 2 weeks. Have a good one, Big T. Thank you, Cookie Cook. You have a good one. So yeah, just over 2 weeks for Blade till Blade, and so I'm gonna be busting out a bunch of cool stuff. And anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow, probably about the same time, a little after 4:20, 4:30, right around there. Hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. Like I say, if y'all got any questions or anything, feel free to email me. angelfireknives@gmail. Have a good one.